is Leon Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Cześć, witajcie, z tej strony Wiśnia i zapraszam was do oglądania drugiego odcinka Alana Wake'a. No tu jednak nie było żadnej sceny.
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Okej. Tym razem będę robił krótsze odcinki, jakieś 20-25 minutowe, tak żeby was też nie zanudzić. Okej, włączamy ekspres do kawy.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Idź do Alice. Okej. Zobaczymy, czy nie ma jeszcze żadnego termosa.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Okej. Materiały z okładki gdzie są? Tutaj? Nie. Idziemy do pokoju obok, jeżeli się nie mylę. Tu nie. Troszkę dalej. Okej. Mamy.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Uuu.
Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Tutaj, okej.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Idziemy do Alice. Okej, mamy.
Hi.
Hej.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Jakie to słodkie. Mamy zimę tak samo jak u nas. Zima w wiośnie. Okej.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Tak.
I'll let you get on with it then.
wędkę
Sarah,
ma.
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job.
mamy tu jakiś
I'm
termos?
sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Tutaj jeszcze może się zawrócimy. Nie. Wejdę, okej. Tu termosu nie było. Tutaj dalej. Czytaj. Co mogą czytać? Użyj. Czytaj. Okej. Możliwe, że stało się to samo co Alice.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Podnieś telefon komórkowy, okej.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up.
Telefonik.
Excuse me, I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
To w końcu ona żyje czy nie?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's
Mr. Wake,
Peak.
can I help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Coś będzie? Tu nic nie ma. O, mamy termos. Kolejny.
I need more light in here.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait.
This is the way.
Hey,
Look, we've located the break
damn
room.
it.
It's here.
I don't
That's
want
some
to
good
be
news,
alone
right?
in here.
Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here.
Dobra, nie chcę się słuchać. Tędy do celu.
Hey, mister. Hey, can you
Coś
turn
cela
the
ciekawego?
lights on? The deputies,
Oczywiście.
they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Weź termos.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off.
Dobra, mieszał to.
I need my beauty sleep.
Coś za bardzo tnie rozmowy. Nie wiem czemu nawet. Zrób zbliżenie. Cofniemy się. Teraz. Tam, okej. Uda się nam? Którędy tam mam wejść? Dobrze, to mniej więcej ogarniam, ale którędy? Tutaj na dach? Wejdę tu jakoś na dach? Chyba nie. Nie no, tędy muszę się jakoś dostać.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something forming in an abandoned car.
Weźmy, zaraz zbierzemy stronę.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Dobra. Teraz wychodzimy z posterunku. Ambulans na posterunku? Tędy pewnie nie wyjdę. Okej. Tu mamy coś ciekawego? Nie. On szybko zasnął.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Da się włączyć światło? Pobudka. No chyba nic nie pomoże. Dobra, idziemy dalej.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have.
Dobra, wychodzimy. Nic więcej nam tam
Are you
nie
feeling
przyda.
any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk
Am I
about...
under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey, fine. Take it
To
easy.
bolało.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Możliwe, że też jest w to zamieszany.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Dobra. Co teraz?
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Więcej dialogów w sumie
Mr. Wake!
niż samego grania.
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Właśnie, kim jest Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Nie ma. Dobra, idzie. Jak nie ma, jak jest.
What,
Dobra.
you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
Nie, może porozmawiać z Rustem. Dobra, czyli musimy wyjść na
Do you
zewnątrz.
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story. It would be a
Wait
bestseller.
here.
Okay.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Dobra, idziemy.
What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
To już odpowiedź na Maxa
You
mam.
can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations
formularz,
always end up
okej.
in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
Tędy.
No, this whole thing.
Ale on
Listen, you
pierdoli.
hit
Wait
your
here.
head.
Złe słownictwo.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you stay.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Okej. Zdobądź klucze i do samochodu.
Trying to pull a
Klucze
joke
mam,
on me.
chodź
Freak me
pedale.
out? It's working. Haha, let's have a laugh on Barry. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Okej. Już zachorował.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Broń mamy?
Bless you.
Broni nie mamy.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
Termos.
This is so
Jak zawsze
not
w
worth a
kuchni.
15% commission.
Dobra, wychodzimy. Broń nam by się przydała, ale nie mamy w ogóle broni. Spróbujemy poradzić sobie bez. O, szopka. I założę się, że będzie broń. Oj, ale lipa. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Wróć.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
O, mam broń, fajnie. Nie zauważyłem nawet. What the fuck? Idziemy. Okej. Tu może coś ciekawego będzie. Łącz.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your dear fest
Amunicja
plan?
w szafie. Co?
My plan? You'll make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage. No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do
Dobra,
much
idziemy
more than
dalej.
that, you know.
Tu nic chyba nie znajdę. Chyba. Nie.
But I'm gonna check out the parade, of course.
Dobra, idziemy dalej. Wow. Latarnia była lepsza. Idziemy dalej prosto. Jakiś samochód, fajnie. Nic ciekawego nie będzie w nim? Nie będzie. Kolejna kartka. Ale dobra, o kartkę nie chodzi, idziemy dalej. Tu ponoć jesteśmy bezpieczni.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Dobra. I na tym zakończymy pierwszą część. Więc zachęcam Was do oglądania kolejnej. Trzymajcie się ciepło, cześć.